Congratulations on creating your bank and being in the process of unlocking your bank. And if you've already done it, a big pat on the back to you. You know, I wish I could get on a plane and be right there with you right now. One of the main purposes of the GPA system is to build your business. A large community of like-minded, passionate people who work together for the betterment of themselves, their family, and therefore their community. The main thing is the main thing. And now and for the rest of the life of your business, you will have the opportunity to serve others, and best of all, actually be compensated for your time and effort. You will be committed to the success, goals, and prosperity of those who are willing to make a decision and a commitment to themselves, their families, the community they live in, and beyond. The first two steps deal with you. The third step, building your bank, the most important and biggest step, is helping others. Now, this is one of my favorite topics, success versus significance. Success is good. Being significant is so much better. When you leave this planet, success goes with you. But what you do for others, significance, you leave behind. I'm going to hammer this into your brain and hopefully your heart that your purpose in GPA is to offer possibilities to those who may not be aware of them. And for those who choose to change, the possibility of transformation through our amazing community. When your intention and passion is to be significant to others, this opens the door and the path to long-lasting fulfillment and success. Success is about you. Significance is about serving others. Success is about competing with others. Significance is about competing with yourself. Success is achieving wealth, influence, and popularity. All the things that are temporary during this life. Significance is achieving wealth, influence, popularity, and admiration, loyalty, and respect through accomplishments that endure even beyond the grave. Significance, helping others transform their lives, lives long after you're gone, and creates a life of legacy. We are different. Let's get down to business. By partnering with your first 5 partners, you've created the foundation of your new business, your board of directors. Those 5 new partners are directly connected to you, so we call them your children. It is never the responsibility of a new partner to start and do their business. The partner and business servant leaders all teach, guide, advise, and support the new person just like a newborn baby. Remember the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. When you learn for yourself, you learn one time. When you learn to teach others, you learn twice. Learn to teach and you'll never go hungry a day in your life. Before we move forward, I would like to ask you a very important question. What is more important, your children or your grandchildren? Some people will probably say, it's your children, because you have to have your children before you can have grandchildren. I say that your grandchildren are more important because you can have children without having grandchildren, but you can't have grandchildren at all without first having children. By teaching your children to carry on the teaching, they will have children, which will be your grandchildren. When your grandchildren do the same, have children, that will create your great-grandchildren. I love the word great. Now you're really creating prosperity, growing your family, and therefore building your bank. It's that simple. Unfortunately for some of us, it's human nature to complicate things. But know this, the simplicity of the system is its power. The good news is that you are responsible for just your children and grandchildren. By you, with the help of your business servant leaders, filling out your partner map, you are systematically building your bank. Just imagine what happens when the majority of the people on your team do exactly the same thing. They will repeat the process and create generational prosperity and passive residual income. The big M, momentum. Here are the 3 key things that you really need to know in order to not only create and sustain additional momentum, but also create long-term sustainable success and long-lasting impact. You see, you're shifting your personal reality, which is your personality, which is your identity. Number 1. The power of your identity. Your identity is like an operating system on your computer. Very often it comes with the computer that we buy, and it's almost never updated, just like our identity and beliefs that have been formed over time with the help of the inputs of the original caregivers, your mom and dad, your community and associates. Your identity dictates the current results and the quality of your life. If you are not satisfied with those results or see the opportunity to improve them, first and foremost, you have to shift your identity before you can take action. You didn't become who you are in just one day or night. So do you think that you can change that overnight? It takes more than just a moment to change. So allow the system and the community to work for you so that you will create an unfair advantage when it comes to shifting your habits, your identity, and therefore the quality of your life. Habits are the greatest factor in shifting and upgrading your identity. It takes at least 30 days to start shifting a habit or creating a new habit that will empower you and allow you to start to create momentum, success and prosperity, and even generational wealth. I also want you to know that the first 10 days will be the hardest. And as you continue, the next 10 days will be a little bit easier. And then when you continue your newly created momentum, the next 10 days will require a lot less effort. This is very important for you to know because the average person does not realize that all 30 days are not as challenging as the first 10 days. Number 2, the power of applied knowledge. Always continue to learn, grow, and share. Some of the wealthiest people I know are always learning. Even in conversation, I rarely hear them say, "I know that." Instead, they say, "Thank you for the reminder." They do not say, "This, that does not apply to me," but instead they ask themselves, "How does this apply to me? And how can I use this newfound knowledge to create even greater success and greater impact?" In short, always continue to learn and incorporate the learnings into your personal growth and development. Learn, do, teach. Let me break each one of those down for you. Let's take learn. You got to make time to learn. Even if you have to schedule time with yourself to go over the lessons that our community is sharing. Do. Take the information that you're learning and apply it into your life and see how quickly you can start changing your life. Also, another great bonus is that when your team and community see your momentum and results, they'll start to do the same thing. Remember, people won't do what you say, but they'll always do what they see you do. Teach. Share your results and how you were able to achieve your accomplishments. This will create excitement, momentum, and great results. And give yourself grace along the way. Allow room for learning and growing, which, sometimes comes with practice. It takes time. Have you really ever looked at how a child learns to walk? Let me tell you, man, when they first start off, they suck. They stand up, they fall down. They stand up only to fall down. They fall down again and again and again, and they try and try, but they just can't do it. But they keep on trying because something inside of them says, "I can, I will, I must." And you know what? After falling all those times, you would think they just give up. They never do. Those little infants, those little children will walk. And after they take their first steps, they never stop. Think about that. They start off and then they suck, they fall, they fail. But on the other side of failure is the prize. Remember, make the journey fun. Because I always tell people, if you're not having fun, call me 911 Collect. Because you're doing something wrong. They lied to us when they said, "Don't mix business with pleasure." How else are you going to live your life? And here's another lie. Don't talk to strangers. There are no strangers. Just select people that are friends you haven't met yet. Number 3, the true power of a simple system. Now, this is something that I love to talk about because I'm not into fast food, but I call it the McDonald's story. Look at McDonald's. In one of the most difficult industries in the world to make it, the restaurant industry, the food industry, they're not just number one, they're legend because they run a very simple and powerful system. You go to any McDonald's in the world, you'll see the system in action. Now, I got to be honest with you. I don't eat at McDonald's. I got my own reasons. I like real food. But if you go to any McDonald's in the world, you'll see that the French fry machine is always to the left and everything is made the exact same way. Those billions of hamburgers has the patty a certain way with the pickle, the mustard, the ketchup. They even fold the paper a certain way. It's a system. Because of that simple yet powerful system, you can take a 17-year-old pimple-faced kid and make him crew chief, but his mother won't even let him drive the family Volvo. This is the power of a system. If you run the system will run your business or your life. Now that you've heard about the very powerful system, let me just show you how it works. The most important thing that needs to happen in the first week is getting a result. Your partners and business servant leaders will move heaven and earth to create a result for you in those 7 days. Think of an airplane taking off. An airplane will never take off if it drives slowly down the runway. It has to get speed and momentum behind it in order to fly. Your business is like that airplane. It works a lot better and easier when it goes fast rather than slow, especially when it's taking off. Never forget that. I feel the need for speed. Top Gun, baby. Your goal should be getting through contacting and sharing with at least a list of 25 or more names as fast as possible. Be accountable for your daily activities, your daily method of operation, your DMO. You must operate with an extreme sense of urgency in that first week to help create a win. Big or small, it's still a win when it's done in a timely manner. That's why these short-term goals are so important and powerful. The number one thing you can do is to get your first partner. Don't wait for them to come to you. Proactively reach out to them and do whatever you can to share the benefits of GPA using your resource list and the support of your business servant leader. Be proactive and start immediately. Remember, procrastination will paralyze you and destroy your dreams. Always three-way call to the expert when your prospective partners or new partners have questions or need help making the right decision. Never work alone. Throughout the first 7 days, you'll want to make sure you're checking in with your success team as you progress toward your goals. Remember, your goals are part of their goals. No competition here. Only cooperation with people who are genuinely care about your success and the success of your future community. Maintain daily communication with your support team. I can't stress this enough. Continue daily, or at least every other day, contacting and being accountable. This can be through phone calls, text, Facebook messaging, whatever is convenient. The concept is to share with as many people as possible using your entire support team in the first 7 to 10 days. Please understand it could be a roller coaster ride of emotions. This is why it is critical to keep in constant communication. Understand that the negatives and downs are a totally normal part of the process and the real business. Always use the forms provided to keep measuring your progress toward your goals every day. You want to focus on your daily methods of operations. Again, your DMO. Taking action daily is the key to consistency. And always remember why you are part of our community. You're never alone. Never give up. Never give up on your dream. During the first 30 days, you want to create your own personal success story. This is your story that you can share with others, and it is incredibly powerful to share personal testimony about the benefits you've seen from our products, services, coaching, and mentorship, and our exclusive prosperity plan. Your business servant leader can do everything exactly right. However, it's still up to you to match your activity and effort with them towards your goals and dreams. Some people will start off great and literally fall off the face of the earth. It's all part of the process. Just focus on what you can do, getting better, and working on your leadership servant skills towards your success and the success of your community. Now here's the big secret. To create duplication and exponential growth in your business, you need to be system dependent, not people dependent. People fail, systems don't. Without a systematic approach to training for you and your new partners, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, for you to sustain growth and maintain momentum. Without a system in place, you and your new partner's momentum would eventually die. Having a clearly defined step-by-step system gives everyone the confidence that they can be successful if they just follow the system. It's the great equalizer and time saver. your unfair advantage. When you follow the system and build your new organization, once you secure that new organization with the system, you can walk away and it will continue to grow. You set the system in motion and it continues without you. That's what I mean by if you run the system will run your business. The big money in your business isn't in the product. It's in knowing how to market the product. That's what the system does. Your GPA business is a business of sharing and training, a business of duplication. If all the actions were sales techniques, then it probably won't work because only 10% of the population are sales types. Anyone can make something hard. I'm a master at that. As a matter of fact, it takes a lot of effort to make things simple. Because our simple and yet powerful system that effectively trains you and your new partners to go out and create results, it's game over. We made the system like a game. And what do you do when you play any game? You play to win. Now I'm going to talk about the importance of live events. You see, live events are incredibly important. A live event can be a team call, Zoom, webinar, a physical meeting, anywhere two or more gather. Nothing builds belief and excitement more than a live event. Please understand that the sharing process never stops. We continue sharing and teaching people who can teach one to reach one and carry on the teaching. And don't forget to share your results in our online community, because when a new person is exposed to more people involved in the community, it creates a subconscious belief that the community is building up steam and most people are scared of being left behind. Fear of loss is the greatest motivator in life. This is incredibly important. You know, the Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. When they join GPA in your organization, they are in the business. However, the business isn't in them until they attend live events. Events are what helps make things happen faster. Events create leaders, and leaders create impact. By following your simple training system, your first monetary goal is to get into profit. But more importantly, you've created a foundation of your business by following the Getting Started Right and Fast Start training. We're talking about 7 to 10 days. Then you advance to the Pay It Forward program. 20 or more days of helping your team members do exactly the same thing that you've done or are doing. So here are your assignments. Completing your list of 100 people. Contact all your first initial list of 25. Attend the GPA events. Follow the system with your support team and continue to build your bank. Remember, the main thing is always the main thing. You are now part of an amazing community with people that truly have a vested interest in you achieving your dreams and your goals. Give yourself and your support team a real one-year commitment so you can grow, share, and earn while you learn. You know, I want to tell you this from my heart. I am so proud of you, and I want to give you a real congratulations, a real pat on the back. As you look back, you've created your bank. You've unlocked your bank. We're in the process. And here's the most important thing. You're learning to pay it forward. You're learning how to make sure that as you be significant and share and give and teach and transform yourself, knowing that in order to have something you've never gotten, you've got to do something you've never done. That you reach out to your team like family and help them to do the same thing. Create their bank, unlock their bank, and then automatically you build your bank and have prosperity that most people could only imagine. You know, in parting, a wise lady taught me something. She said you can go months without food, days without water, minutes without air, but you can't go 1 second without hope. This is who we are. This is what we do. Again, welcome to our GPA family and a future by your design. My name is Michael Maxwell. I am the founder and the CEO of Global Prosperity Academy, and it is my humble pleasure to serve you. And again, one day, it's my dream that I can meet you personally, look you in the eye, and we can both say at the same time, gee, I'm glad I did it. Remember, only you can predict the future by creating it. As one of my great mentors said, I'll see you at the top.